Hi everyone, and welcome to my video blog. These are going to be probably like 5-minute short clips once a week, just catching you up, on things in my life and my transition. Although at this point it's, I'm coming near the closing stages of things I need to do for me to feel better about myself. First of all, my name is Kristen. I'm 33 years old. And I'm a transgender male to female. I've been transitioning for probably close to, well, let's see, 6 years now. I've been transitioning. To be honest, I'm still not full-time, but I'm working on it. I'm not out at work. I'm out to most of my family except one of my nephews. Everyone in my family has been incredibly accepting except for my mom. Excuse me. I've been somewhat lucky with things. I've only had one friend who left me, and it wasn't the end of the world with that. So I'm very happy about that. Every single one of my friends has been very nice and very helping in ways. They've helped me through the dark times, a lot of my friends. I've had some really bad patches in my life. The first one was when I first came out to my mom. It was a really bad time for me, emotionally, because after I came out to her, me and her started fighting a lot. Well, the way we started fighting was, I'm trying to think, it's like really hard to think right now because I'm not used to being on camera and all. The way we started fighting was we got into arguments about, well, couldn't you just wear a baby doll cami to bed or something? And, it escalated from there to her saying things like, go to hell, and other things like, you're just trying to chicken out, She was saying, man up. She told me once that she'd rather commit suicide than deal with me. She'd rather drive herself off a bridge, as she said. So, yeah. Things haven't been exactly easy in my life. That's one of the things that has kind of held me back all this time, up until recently, with being myself. Probably within the last year or so, I started being myself more and more often. It's tough, because there's so many things that I value in my life that I don't want to give up, but yet I have to be myself. I don't know if any of you really understand that, but, it's like, let's say you take for an example in, a cis person's life. Cisgender meaning person who's already comfortable in their body that they were born with. Let's say they really like doing something, and a boyfriend or a girlfriend says, no, I don't like you doing that, you have to stop that. But the person wants to keep that person in their life while doing what they like to do. It's sort of like that. It's different, but the same premise. I've been holding myself back for a long time with things because of my family, my friends, my work. My last job was with a title company on Staten Island, and I was a technician for them. I did computer repairs, I fixed programs and stuff, so, it was a really nice job. I was hoping to sort of transition there with things, because the work I did was really good, the pay was decent, I had good benefits at the time, and everyone there accepted me except maybe one or two people, which wasn't the end of the world. Then one of them eventually came around, and even the one that turned against me at my job eventually turned around and said he was sorry to me. So it's not the end of the world that what happened there, but suffice to say, I actually lost that job. And you know, one of the reasons was because the company went under. It didn't go under after I was fired. I mean, before I was fired. After I was fired, they lasted a few more months, and then they went out. So, you know, that's the story of my job that I would have liked to transition in. Now, my current job, I'm working for a IT firm. They outsource, well, companies outsource their IT to my company that I work for. And I apologize for my voice, but I'm still working on it. If I find it hard to really reach the right key at the right time, and I'm still working on my voice, so excuse me if it's a bit off. So anyway, Mother's Day just passed, and I called my mother on Mother's Day and wished her a happy Mother's Day. You know, because I was probably, well, me and my one brother live together, and I have another brother who lives separately from us in a different area of the state, although he's not that far away. So I called her and wished her happy Mother's Day. My one brother that lives with me didn't, because my mother kind of pushed him away in a way. She's constantly putting down his children, and, you know, she kind of like she makes it look like she doesn't care about them at all. You know, my other brother has a few kids, one female, and my mom kind of babies her because she's the only female to come along in the family in a while, since, you know, since we came into the picture. You know, we were all born guys. And it was tough for her, you know, and I guess she's kind of wanted a woman in her life, like a female, that she could, I guess, pamper or whatever. I really don't know. But in any case, you know, she one time posted on Facebook when it was her, this little girl's name is Jenna. My niece's name is Jenna. And when it was Jenna's birthday, she posted it on my brother's Facebook wall saying, well, rather on her Facebook wall, saying, I'd like to wish a special happy birthday to Jenna. And she didn't post something like that, you know, saying very special happy birthday for any of my nephews or anything. And they all really took that to offense. It really made everyone pissed, and things just went downhill after that. You know, I'd go into more details, but I don't want to go too deep today because this is my first post. But to suffice it to say, my mother has really pushed everyone in the family, you know, away from her. And I'm not really happy about that. I'm the only one that's trying to hold on to her right now. But I also tried to push her away in a way, because I sent her a note with a Mother's Day gift late on it. She received it Friday. The note on the gift said, "From the only child who still loves you despite you turning your back on me that day," which is the day I came out to her, which was back in 2008. So, and I said, P.S., I am old enough to know what I want to do with my life. Meaning, you know, she once told me that I'm not wise enough, not old enough to know what I want to do, and that I should wait. And I told her no. So that was one of the things I said. I don't think she received my note, because she called me and said she loved the edible arrangements, but never mentioned anything about the note itself. She didn't seem upset in any way. So, you know, unless she read it and she just doesn't want to say that she, you know, read it. Who knows? In any case, that's all for today. I will see you all next week. Bye.